Stampers, here again. Yesterday we were making the little stars when someone asked me about different coloured papers, and yeah, it works lovely and they're just as cute. Aren't they gorgeous? So I made this one for my grandson, and I'm going to be making another one. This is my granddaughter and the other one's going to be my grandson, in the black and white and the old olive from the designer series paper we have. And I've already cut my strips ready. I'm not going to make it now with you because you saw me make those two yesterday. But we're going to make a different type of tree ornament, not a star. We're going to be making a 3D bauble. Oh my word, look at this. And you could also use it as a little gift box if you wanted. Absolutely fabulous because it opens like that if you want. I'm not going to take it all the way, but you could get stuff inside because this just threads through. So but I'm going to keep this one as it is because it took me ages to get that. The little knot holds everything together. Look how sweet that is, and it's so simple. You think it's hard. It might be a little bit long-winded, but it's not hard at all. And I got this off. I'm going to give credit to the lady. I don't know her name. It's just called Mixed Up Craft. So I used the Christmas Around the World designer series paper, and I used Whisper white cardstock, thick, and it was too thick. So I'm going to use Soft Sky, and I'm going to be naughty, I've got this beautiful winter, it's called Winter Wonderland, and it got all these blues in there that represent, I think, well, that one's got a bit of blue in, but I'm going to be using this one with snowflakes on, Christmas trees, because you're going to need about 17 pieces of designer series paper cut at 1 by 1. And if you've got the old Stampin 1-inch square punch, then you're laughing. So I'm using the bubbles, I'm using these adorable penguins, and these gorgeous little robins. Aren't they cute? Well, they all match with this paper, so I might even pull a few of the polar bears because they've got blue around the outside. But you use any scraps of paper you want. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock which is 10.5 by 6.25. Perfect. And you're going to fetch your scoreboard in. And this is just so simple. Take your scorer and you're going to score every 1.25 inches. So you're going to go 1.25, 2.5, 3.75, 5, 6.25, 7.5, 8.75, and 10. You need that little 1/2 inch strip at the end to join it all together. So you're just going to basically turn it and do the same again. 1.25. Oops, shaving. Sorry, I did 1.25. Ignore that line. I can push that out with. In fact, if you ever make a mistake like that, let me just show you quick. Grab your bone folder and just push it back down. Flatten it. Just flatten it. And it will get rid of it. Easy as. So let's pop this back in. Now I've lost my score tool. I have as well. Where have I put my score tool? I've lost it. I've lost my score tool. Oh, there it is. It was hiding under my desk. So, yeah, just rub it back out. So again, 1.25, 2.5, 3.75, and at 5, and that leaves 1.25 to 6.25. Keep holding your scorer because we're going to need that again shortly. Right, I know you can see that line, but you won't see it later because we're not going to burnish it whatsoever. So, like I say, just push it out with your bone folder. Right, keeping this small tab. In fact, I'm going to fold that one and burnish it. keeping that one to the right hand side. You're going to take a ruler and not the first lot of squares, the second row and the fourth row. We're going to mark with your smallest point of your scoring tool. You're going to measure that. You'll see it's 1 1/4, and you're going to mark at the top at 5/8 and move along a square and mark it at, just put a dint at 5/8 and then you put a dint at 5/8 and miss one. You do it every other one. And this one is 8 1/2. Just slide this down so I've got an even number. And you're going to dint that at 5/8. Now what you're going to do is you're going to score to the corner and then score to the corner. And you're going to do that all the way on those dots. And then I'll show you first what we're going to do on this one. I'll just get an even number because my ruler's in the way. Again, you're going to do it at 5/8, but this time you're going to score up to the corner. So you've got one up and one down. So let's get marking the rest, because it's quite time consuming, this is. Ah, see? Boo boo. I need that on there. So while I'm here, I'm going to score this one to the corner. And press quite hard because you need these score lines to fold in. They're the ones that give you these little corner pieces. Aren't they sweet? So again, and always at 5/8 because that's half of your 1 1/4 in half is 5/8. So now I'm going to continue to score to the corner. We all need ideas for Christmas things. Somebody sent me this link in an email. Thank you, Lilith. That's so nice of you. I know when she sends me something, she wants me to make it. So she's done it a few times, bless her. And I love that people come up and give me ideas. That's great. My granddaughter wanted one in red, black and white because she's into the, I don't know what they're called, the WWE twins, the lady wrestlers. Oh, she's mad on them. So she wanted red, black and white. Brian or something, I don't know. I don't follow WWE myself. And by the way, if you're in America or Canada, happy Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate it over here, but I believe you do. So put my score tool away now. Now we're going to burnish all of our score lines, making sure you get the right ones. Don't make a boo-boo like me. And then we're going to be doing some cutting and removing. wonder if you could do this a little bit smaller. And I like large ornaments around the bottom end of my tree, because my tree is 7'5". Just barely fits in a lounge. Like I say, I've done this one. So now we've burnished and scored all our lines. What we're going to do is we're going to snip the two bottom ends off here. And wherever there's a triangle, you're going to cut up and remove that tab. It's only where there's a triangle. Try and get rid of the score line as well if you can. I find it easier to tuck the other one away while you trim this off. So, and you're going to repeat it on the other side as well, so it's a little bit long-winded, this video, I do apologise. So you're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. I think Thanksgiving is an American thing anyway for, I don't know, a bit like our harvest festival, where we are grateful and thankful for all the crops for that year, and a time to share and give to others. Every year when we had Harvest Festival in school, we used to take food in. So it went to all help people who was less fortunate than yourselves. Which I do every week anyway, because there's a young boy and he's homeless, bless him. And he sits outside one of our local supermarkets. And he's got a lovely Labrador. And I always give him food. And him and his dog food, and he doesn't ask for any money. He's not an alcoholic like some folks. He's just unfortunate, bless him. Right, now what you're going to do is, while you're here, you're going to start to manipulate your corner that you've folded. And it's quite simple actually. Just bend them that way and bend them the other way. Or you could just pinch them and put them together. Bend and pop together, making them touch each corner. So bend and make it touch each corner. You just want to help it, see? So you're manipulating your cardboard then. And then this side is easy. And so is this side. That's sweet. Again, fold over, and then we can go back to manipulator. And that's sweet. Great project to do with your grandkids or your kids. Fabulous. Now, this is the best bit now. You're going to choose your designer series paper. And I'm just going to check the time because my video cut less these days. I don't know what's the matter with it. I think I changed some format. Sorry. Oh, we're doing fine. Plenty of time. So you're going to decide now where you want your designer series paper. I'm going to alternate these ones. And I'm just using a bit of fast views. And look, I'm putting this as the top and this is going to be the bottom. So make sure if you've got anything with a scene on, you pop it the right way up. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love penguins. So just a couple of strips of fast views. Keep this one in place. You can use Tombow. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to alternate these. I think you'd have more wiggle space with Tombow, but we'll be here for ages if I use that. Nice little border, oops, nice little border all the way around. And on they go. And I like these beautiful little robins, aren't they? It's just so sweet. You can choose to decorate now or you can choose to decorate after it's all put together. It's entirely up to you. Beautiful Christmas trees. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then after you've glued together, you'll probably have one for the bottom. Oh, I just had the Christmas tree. Back to my gorgeous little penguin. Just very simple, but very effective. You could add little ornaments, embellishments, anything as well. These would look fabulous with some lovely little star shapes on. Perfect. I've just done a granddaughter one, like I was saying. I made hers with very vanilla and silver glimmer paper and dazzling diamonds and some red foil card I had given to me. So I'm going opposite there. And I'm gonna go I don't know. I think I'll have one each on that side. I'm going to follow that pattern there on this one. And then on this one, I'm going to pick these beautiful birds, top and bottom. Oh, sticky stuff. I'm going to put my little birdies underneath. These are just the cutest little things. And doesn't this paper go well with this cardstock? Absolutely fabulous. I'm going to do the trees above my penguins. And then I'm going to do my penguins above this one. And that's sweet. Nearly done. I could have paused and come back when it was all done, but I know you all hate that, so. Perfect. And then once I've closed the bottom of the box, I will decide which one I'll use for the bottom. Isn't that really pretty? Love it. Right, now I'm just going to use one strip of tear and tape. You could use fast fuse for there as well if you want, but I like the tear and tape. I think it holds projects really well. Just going to fold this over. Fold this, making sure your lines are level at the top and as well at the bottom. Perfect. Now it's just because we're going to do the bottom first, I'm going to pull out the flaps on here. It's easier for me to stand this down. Right, and now what you're going to do is put opposite sides together, like so. And then these are going to go together. She says, like so. And then you can see that shape. See that shape? Isn't that gorgeous? For this, I'm using Tombow. It's going to take a little bit of patience and a little bit of time now, because as good as the Tombow is, it might be a little bit too much. Just tap it. You gotta hold it into place. And then I'm gonna push from underneath. Just until it's got a good old grip. See it coming together now when I push these in? Isn't that beautiful? Now we're going to glue this. And I'm going to pop this over. And I'm going to press that down. It doesn't take long to dry, it's just, I like a quick way, but you don't want this coming undone exactly like that. You want to keep that as straight as possible. And as square as you can. That's starting to take shape. I'm going to glue this now. Because it will get more grip when I turn it over in a second. Isn't that sweet? And I'm going to press it down in the centre. This is a time, if you want to put something in it now, would be perfect. But I'm going to show you now. That's all you need with the glue. Just that little, you're going to get a little piece of ribbon. I'm using this one which was given to me on stage for free. I'm going to cut about 10 inches. And you're going to tighten a knot at the ends. Let me see this. I hope I'm not doing that off camera. I do apologise. Oops. That's perfect. Perfect. So you've got plenty of pull. Right, now, best thing to do, I thought, because this is 5 squares long and 5 squares up. So go up to and into the centre of the middle one, and along into the centre there, and just put a little dot. And again, all these flaps are 5 squares by 5 squares. So I know that is the centre of my little, of this little triangle, this little square. So if you look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So I know that's the centre. It's just a matter of, you could eyeball it if you're really good, but no one's going to see the pen mark either, because we are going to punch a hole through that now. I'm just going to take my, oops, this is the smallest, the 1/16 of a hole pin punch, and punch them holes out. And last one. It's so pretty. Now, what you're going to do is, I'm going to use my pokey tool, my scoring tool again, using the smallest one. You're just going to pop this through your tiny hole and pull until it's all level. Your knot is big enough that it won't come through. So now you're going to go over the top and do the same. Poke it through. And pull it tight until it pulls your card together, and then it's going to fetch those two in like that. So pull it tight. I'm going to push this through. And you see it coming together now as you're pulling it. Will keep your squares in place. Oh, excuse me, I've got sniffles. I do apologise. And again, push it through. And there we have it. There's that stunning little 3D ornament for your Christmas tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh, and I'm going to choose, oh look, see it slid a little bit there. So I'm going to choose, we've got trees, penguins. I'm going to choose this one because we haven't got the square in the sequence. But see, you have to hold it longer than I just did to get that perfectly straight at the bottom. You don't have to even decorate the bottom if you don't want to, but isn't that beautiful? I suppose you could punch a hole in there and do the top, but then you wouldn't. Yeah, you would. Let's have a go. This is 2 by 2. 1, 2 squares by 2 squares. Give me that to the middle. Let's see if we could pop some glue on this first. Tuck it round. Ugh, nipples, I do apologise. I'm not saying it's going to work, but you never know. No harm in trying. Yay! And we've even decorated the top. How fabulous is that? I love it. How clever. And that more or less, it's just staying together with this beautiful knot. But if you just wanted them for tree decorations, I suppose you could pop a glue dot under there to keep it closed. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Here's the one with the Christmas around the world, done in Whisper White, but I use thick Whisper White and it's really thick. But yeah, you have to make sure you glue your bottoms. Well, I hope you like, and that you would give me a thumbs up and a share and a subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Don't throw away your scraps because these come in handy for other projects. And then, who knows, you may end up making a few of these to go around your tree. But get the kids involved, they would love it. I know I've promised, this is Frankie's, and he's going to hang that on his Christmas tree when his mum puts it up. I'm going to hang this one on mine. So I might actually make a few more. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the subscribe and the little bell, and then you get notified of all future videos. And I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.